I need a new favorite bronzer. The day has finally come where my discontinued Huda Beauty Glowish bronzer broke. It's done. It's gone. I'm heartbroken. Now, what I liked so much about that bronzer was the pan size and that it was a luminous bronzer. Most, if not all, of the face products that I use in my base routine are matte, so having the luminous bronzer just balanced everything out on my skin. And the thing is, I have other bronzers. I'm going to show you what's in my makeup drawer that I just wasn't reaching for when the Glowish was around. All of these products are totally fine. Some of them have different purposes, I would say, but they weren't my main bronzer, and that's what I'm looking for again. I need that main bronzer. First up is this YSL one. There is nothing wrong with this. It is a bronzer, does its job. It's just not quite the color that I want it to be, and it's matte. I also have this Haus Labs one, and again, nothing wrong with this bronzer. I think the color was just a little bit off for me. It wasn't quite where I like it. And I also had the Charlotte Tilbury one. I was using this one for a while. Biggest selling point of this is the pan size. It is very ideal, especially for someone like me who uses a lot of bronzer. And you can see I did use this one quite a bit, but again, it's just matte. Then I also have this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer. This is a beautiful product. It is baked, so it goes on a bit dry for my liking. However, I think this works better in the in-betweens, or if you're using it to blend out other products. I don't think this can be my prime bronzer. I would rather use this after I put on my main bronzer that's going to put more color into my face. This is better as a topper. So I went to Sephora and I picked out 3 bronzers that I swatched in store that I think could become my new favorite go-to bronzers. And we're going to try them out on camera. As you can see, I have no bronzer on my face, just powder after doing my base. If you've been following me for a while, you know I'm a huge fan of Mario's products. This is the Skin Perfector, which I have never tried, and I think this is a luminous powder finish, but we're going to see what it looks like on. It says Radiant Skin Powder, which I think is what I'm going for. And this is in shade medium dark. So my biggest concern is making sure this adds enough color to bring life back into my face while also giving me that beautiful glow. The next one that I picked up is from Gucci Beauty, and I do not have any Gucci products, so I was intrigued by this one. This is in shade 2, and this one looked very luminous when I swatched it in the store, so I'm also excited to try this one on my face. And the last one that I picked up is this Tarte bronzer. This is the waterproof Amazonian clay in Hotel Heiress, and I used to use this in high school. I think it was a slightly different version, and it might have been limited edition from Ulta. Let me know if you remember this, but it was a larger pan and it had shimmer in it, and I remember loving a luminous bronzer back when I was in high school too, so I guess some things never change. I don't know if this is quite the same, but if it is a similar formula to the one that I used in high school, I will be very happy. I have not used a Tarte product in quite some time, so I'm not sure if any of the formulations have changed, but we're going to try it on. Mario first. This actually looks very promising. I did not realize that it has the 3 layers. I'm going to give this a nice mix and kind of tap it into the brush. It looks a bit warm when I'm holding it next to me, but let's see. I almost think it's a little too warm. It seems to me like the reflect in it has a bit of pink or red with gold. I don't know if the camera's picking it up as much as I'm seeing it in person. It's still really pretty. I just don't know if it's quite the right shade of bronze for me. And that could be my fault. This could be user error. It's pretty. It's just a little pink. Let's try the Gucci one on this side of my face. Now, the price point of this bronzer was definitely more expensive than other makeup products. It is a luxury product. I believe this was around $62, $63. The packaging does feel really nice though. It has a little brush. I never use these brushes. I think it's a cute addition, but non-functional for me at least. I have a different fluffy brush that I'm going to apply this with. This color might be a little bit better, and it is luminous. This went on a little bit more concentrated than I expected. I don't know if it's, again, user error with my brush. The shimmer in this is a little bit more subtle than the Mario one. They honestly look very similar, especially on camera. But I don't feel like I have my bronzer. Should we try on the Tarte one? Okay, I reset my face a bit. Let's try Tarte. Those might have looked a little too similar to really see any difference on camera. I think the Gucci one was a slightly better color for me, and I'm very tan right now, so Maybe that's why. Smells like vacation, which I like. This one is matte though, so I know I'm kind of going against what I said about wanting to find a luminous bronzer, but I need to know if this color is correct. I'm gonna take this on my fluffy brush. You know what? It might have a little hint of something in it. This color is definitely closer to what I'm looking for. We might be onto something. This one might be my favorite. This is really pretty. I think this complements my skin tone the best out of the three, but what do you guys think? I think this might be the one. I also kind of gave it an unfair advantage using the fluffier brush and also putting it on both sides of my face, but the color looks the most like my other favorite bronzer. Let me know what you think. I'm not sure that the camera is picking up everything that I can see in real life, but Hotel Heiress might be the closest dupe to my Huda Beauty Glowish. Also, let's finish this look out. Let me put some blush on. The blush just brings everything together. My favorite part of my routine. Actually, yeah, this looks like how I want it to. I think I'm happy. In the meantime, if there are any bronzers that you think I need to try that will give me that same effect, please comment and let me know. Also, Huda Beauty, if you're watching this, you should bring back Glowish. Thank you.